here, and that's it. And I'm getting paid. So hey guys, welcome back, and finally on the ship. So right now I'm sitting at the forwardmost part, and you can see there are many vessels anchored this side. So what happened is we sailed out from Ulsan, and it was about 2 days sailing, and now we have come over here to this China Sea, Yellow Sea, in China. So many vessels anchored over here. We've got an anchor for about 20 days, and yeah, on the ship now we are anchored, and work has already begun. So you all will actually start laughing when you all will hear what I'm doing actually on the ship and how much I'm getting paid for it. So in some time I'm going to show you just that, what I'm doing and how much I'm getting paid for that. Also I'm going to show you how much I got paid for the 10-day stay in Ulsan. And as you've seen in my videos, I was like, there was hardly any work and I was just roaming the entire city, so getting paid to do that. And I'll show you how much I was getting paid for that. So for now, coming back to this, we are right now on the ship, forwardmost part, and we've put an anchor over there. So I will just show you the anchor. You can see a couple more vessels over here. Like, there are many vessels actually. These are huge vessels, all about our size, 350 meters, 400 meters, huge vessels. Like, these are the largest you can get. The plan for this video is just to give you an overview of what how is it like. I will now take the cam. I will take a round of the entire ship and show you the main deck. So that's the plan. And then further in later videos, I will show you each and every part of the accommodation and the engine, the navigation side, everything. So with that being said, let's head out and take a circle of the entire ship. It's kind of hard. You have to remind yourself that this is not land, this is metal, this is pure metal, and it's cold. Okay, so each part of it is cold, super cold. Yeah, so let's head out and check. Yeah, so got my PPE on, and before we head out, okay, so that's where we're going to go. Just see this. So these are the vessels that are anchored with us, and that could easily be about 7-8 kilometers away. So even after 7-8 kilometers, that thing is looking huge. You can see. So that's how huge these ships are. And this is our anchor over here. And this is what is called the forward station. So there is another thing that is in the back side of the ship. We call the back the aft. So there's another station over here. So these are used to actually get the ship alongside, and then you tie it to the jetty. So now we are heading out. And so this is the fire hose. We've got life jacket, immersion suits. This is called a life raft. So in emergency, you need to put this in water, and this will inflate. It has food, water, everything that you need. It's a long way back. No, it's hard sometimes. If you forget anything in the back, to get it all over in the front, it's another task. Okay, so what are you seeing right now? This is called a lead. These are the bollards. You take the tug line from here and you put it into the bollard. So that's how you make fast the tugs. So in the later videos, I'll explain everything more in detail. It's hard to understand everything at start, so I'm just showing you an overview of the ship. Yeah. So many of these fire hose boxes you'll find. This is a capstan. This is another device, machine actually, that is used to help in pulling the tug line on top. So let's head further. If you go here, that's the way on top to the accommodation, and right now we are going behind to the aft. So this is where we take the bunker. So your LNG bunker will be taken over here, and we have to be very careful. Like right now, the device also I'm using, it has to be of the intrinsically safe type, otherwise normal things are not allowed. So you have to keep that in mind. I will show you what kind of device also we are using. I will show you in the next video. And this is what we call the gangway. So this is, we swing this out, and that is what goes on the jetty. So people can embark, disembark from the ship. It's like a ladder to the ship, in simple terms. So we are just, I think, almost halfway to the length of the ship, and as you can see, the vessel. What is this on my left is, these are all cargo compartments, like holds, basically cargo holds, and these are numbered in that way. So we have a capacity of about 15,000 containers. The containers that you see on land, though moving in the trucks, about 15,000 of them, the 20-foot ones, can fit on the ship. So you get an estimate about the size of the ship. So many of these bollards are over here, and yeah, I think now we are halfway done. Okay, so that is the back of the accommodation, and it's cloudy. It's got good cloudy, hazy, cold, not hazy, but it's cold and cloudy. So I don't know, these are, I just like this weather because it's like a perfect coffee weather. I feel you make good dark coffee, and you look outside at the open blue seas, and you sip your coffee. And actually the early morning caffeine hit is what I actually love. So the only thing I like about waking up early in the morning is having my cup of dark coffee, looking at the dark ocean. In the morning the ocean is dark, but the cold winds and the skies, it's just a whole new vibe. So we are here at the aft part, and this side is where the engine and all is there. So all the engine, machines, everything is on this side of the ship. So you can see how far from the accommodation it actually is. The accommodation is right over there. So engineers have a lot of walking to do every time. I think 4 times a day, 4 or maybe 6 times a day, coming to work, going back, coming for food, going back, and then again for the next duty, coming and going back. So they have a lot of work to do. So what you can see, this is actually a vent. It is simply a vent. These are both our vents for the ballast tanks. So basically ballast tanks are tanks where you have water, you fill them with water, and they can help you with stability. And you need vents for that, because in a closed space, if you fill water, there's too much pressure that will be developed. So yeah, that's why we have vents. And life buoys, it's a requirement. So yeah, here we are to the behindmost part of the ship, and as you can see, like the forward, this is called the aft station. So that is the forward station, this is called the aft station. So you can see the ropes over there. This is what is used to tie the ship alongside, and usually 6 of them are used. So 4 will go behind, 2 will go in the front, and that's how the ship is tied alongside the jetty. So this is the aft station, guys. And yeah, so I was actually put this down to talk, but okay. So that's, you can get an idea of how big the ship is. And I'm just going to put this on time-lapse mode and move forward to the accommodation now. Again, I have a lot of way to walk back. So now that you have seen the ship, let's head back and see what work I actually do and how much I'm getting paid for that. Let's go.
So my day starts 3:30 in the morning. That's when I wake up and get ready to start my duties. at 4 I go on the bridge and take the handover from the second officer. And since we are at anchor, there's not much of navigation that is to be done. It is just a basic lookout. So from 4 to 8 in the morning is my duty, and at 8 third officer comes in and I hand over it to him. After handing over is done, then I proceed down to have my breakfast. So 8 to 9 in the morning is my breakfast time, and after I'm done with my breakfast, then I have to go back on the bridge and complete my duty for the day.
So yeah, done with my breakfast and I'm back on the bridge now.
So this is my job for the day, cutting out stencils.
And as I told you, my work is just laminating it, cutting the edges out, and yeah, that's it. Lamination, cutting the edges, making some copies, putting some posters over here, and that's it. And I'm getting paid for this work. I'm getting paid in 6 figures, and that's about 1,10,000 or so. So that's all. Getting paid good in 6 figures, getting good food over here, and having a good life. That's about it. So I'll make a detailed video about how much everybody is earning on the ship, what are their jobs, and what do they do, and how is their lifestyle over here. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.